it's her.
But no,
women started doing it, so I was like, okay.
When the young lady we knew,
but I didn't know it was.
When the young lady we know that used to work at Justin's was like, I can't. I'm not gonna say her name.
Yeah, of course. I'm like, who's working with? Okay, yeah.
When she was like,
yeah.
Like, Diddy ain't. That's when I was like, It took me one person to say, no, that nigga's a scoundrel, for me to be like, well, shit. Because I'm like, I trust
that person. We know.
I have no reason. You have no reason to lie about Diddy.
Yeah.
And all these
somebody on that, there has no reason.
You have no reason to lie about Diddy. All these other people, okay. Again, I don't want to go back to this, but if enough people saying some shit about you, it might be fucking you. Like, if everybody got a problem with you, and I'm not talking about nobody else but this situation, several people came out saying Diddy wasn't shit for years. And because we are fans of people sometimes, or because they famous, we don't want to believe shit.
I was rocking the shit out that motherfucking album. That the last album he just had. I was playing the shit out that Love album. I ain't gonna hold you. I know I was. I know y'all seen.
I was too.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
I can't do it.
Just you ain't alone, nigga. I was the biggest Diddy supporter.
And even the song that you like, the him and R. Kelly, he don't can't do it. You can't listen to it. It hurt, man.
That satisfy you.
It do, right? I like that.
Them two niggas on the song together is egregious.
Yeah, man.
Them two niggas on the song together, I could never play that shit again. That's done.
Support.
That is done.
It just makes me question a lot of the artists that were involved in scene around. Like there's a lot of heavy hitter artists,
producers and shit
that were involved with him. Like, even as much as 50 Cent trolls, and he got to be the troll of the year. Like, he got to be king troller of the year, of the decade.
Hands down.
He was like, yo, there's a reason that Hove is quiet right now. I'm like, don't you do it. Don't you go after my motherfucking GOAT right now, man. But I mean, at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what Cat Williams say? This the year, 2024 is the year exposing.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
He did that interview in January, right?
That was January.
Damn.
I'm tell you right now.
Shit ain't been the same shit.
If this shit come out about hoes and shit like this, I probably won't even come on the podcast. No, you have to find a nigga to replace me.
You gotta. Hey, it's gonna be a new poster with a new nigga.
I'll be real life hurt.
I'll be through with the nigga.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though, because again, I can't be the only person that thought you know what? I looked over it when Jay-Z started dating Beyonce. Because for a long time, I didn't even know.
I talked about it.
I hate you. I didn't know how old.
But everybody always say I'm hating.
For a long time, I didn't know how old Beyonce was because I mean I'm old, so I was going. You know, I remember when they was out in Jet magazine. If y'all remember, if those who know,
I just assume everybody in Hollywood is older than me.
Same, yeah.
I just assume the niggas is grown, like, even when they kids. Gabrielle Union was playing the high school and she was like 28.
Yeah.
Like I just
it wasn't
until
it came out later
grown.
that she was a lot younger and like dating Jay-Z, who had to be like at least what 12 to 15 years older. And it'd be like, oh boy, like it'd be like, ooh, that's a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, they were. I'm hoping that she was over the age, and I'm treading lightly because I don't want no beehive. I don't want no beehive smoke. But like the difference was there. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, and then when Hov was
back with Aaliyah, and
I wasn't gonna do it. He did it. I wasn't gonna do it. But the whole thing with Aaliyah, low key, they talk about that's one of the reasons Rockefeller really did break up because of that strange.
No, I'm telling you right now,
relationship with Aaliyah and Dame Dash, and then
now that we are older,
Ooh,
I think that the way we think is a lot differently because when I was like 19, 20. It just seemed normal to see these.
You remember when Timbaland was like on that little what was Timbaland was like I had a back away and be her big brother because I was in love with her and I'm like
you niggas
and he married a girl that looked just like her.
I was like Timbaland.
His first wife
Hollywood, like I feel like these niggas.
Timbaland, what are you doing?
Hey man, y'all, Hollywood niggas. They entertain. And when I say niggas, I'm not just talking about black people because it's white folks too. Hollywood and actors and singers and shit.
We really could.
They just fucking on some wild shit.
We really could go down the line when it talks about how men are treating women. Like I mean, I don't want to keep regurgitating the Chris Brown situation. Trey Songz, right? He got his shit that he was dealing with. We ain't heard
Nigga.
him since. Like you talk about
Hey, Trey Songz has resorted to being at the winery, CD Winery now.
You said what?
I'm saying that's how far he's fallen off. Like he was headlining Scott Trey, now he at the City Winery type shit. Nothing wrong being at City Winery for all that.
But like,
when I say that,
it's an intimate set.
It's a
but I'm saying, he was like a big artist that is. He'd have been touring with Drake, you know what I'm saying, or something. This dude is just doing.
Trey Songz. It was Trey, Jeezy, and Hove. I remember that concert. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I did go to that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and
like,
look,
I remember being
and Trey
there.
Songz can't do none of that shit no more.
Can't do none of that, bro.
I saw him at a club joint performing at a regular club.
When?
This was like a few months ago. They had him, somebody videotaping. That's how far he didn't fell off. He was just doing a club appearance performing.
We talked about this, me and you, Daryl. This me and you one-on-one.
Yeah.
Jay just went ghost at the. I feel like Jay just was like, I can't. Jay just stopped hanging with niggas. It was like
No. I think the elevator thing with Solange is what he got him fully out.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm not outside no more at all. Like, this is it. Yeah. This is the last time y'all niggas gonna be seeing me at events like this.
We talked about
that.
Like
he was like, nope.
He like, I'm not hanging out with Diddy at no clubs. Nope. Only time I'm gonna see Diddy's at the brunch. When I have the Rock Nation brunch.
Yep. And when we're at the Grammys, I might see you at the little Grammy party.
But like just.
That's a lot, man.
So we might as well transition into the apology.
That weak ass. Okay,
let's transition into that.
Okay, so listen. For even when he settled with Cassie, there was no admission of guilt. It was just a settlement type of situation. He went on social media, putting out stuff on Instagram, random lives, asserting that of all allegations, that includes the Cassie ones, of all allegations, he's completely innocent. The truth will come out. People been dragging my name through the mud. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
And this and the third.
That's what the post was.
Just last week, all lies will be exposed to some shit like that. What was the
I'm pulling up now.
Lies. That's what he said on Instagram.
Just a week ago.
And he kept the comments open.
Time tells truth.
Time tells truth.
Yeah.
Was
he got hit with his own.
That wasn't even 10 days ago.
He got hit with his own.
For him
That's
to be doing all this.
Yeah, man.
Because I guess he thought that video was gone. For him to be doing all this and this video to come out, and then the apology that he gave after the fact, after you've been proclaiming your innocence, you was a scoundrel ass nigga, bro. Yeah. That's some wild shit. And I understand by law, because of the settlement, you might not be able to mention Cassie's name. Maybe so. But that apology,
she should have said to her.
To her.
He may not have to say his name, but like to her.
Or you could have personalized it without saying her name.
Yeah,
or I hate to say it, at this point, after all the fucking shit
it don't
you've
even
been
fucking
doing,
matter.
Don't even say shit. Nothing that you could have said was gonna change anybody's mind.
Yeah,
it made it worse.
You made it worse.
But that goes back to the great Charlemagne the God who said, "Hey, when you record something, your choice is your choice when you press send. Like, you don't have to press send. You do not have to send that fucking message. You could just say, you know what? I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna save this draft, and I'm gonna come back and look at it. you know how you take a picture of yourself, or you got a nice little picture. I'm gonna fuck him up with this one. But
it's
you know what?
diehard Diddy fans defending him.
Hold on to this draft.
I'm like, y'all just gotta let it go.
Hold on to this draft and let this time to press
these apologists for Diddy are, and I know we was joking earlier about Republicans with the Drake.
They call me a Republican.
I'm apologize.
No. Damn, but I will say these Diddy apologists that at this point do sound like Republicans. Yeah. Like at this point, like we're behind the preponderance of evidence.
We get into politics, right?
Yeah.
With Obey, with the Delta.
Oh my God,
yeah, that's my homie. That's my homie. Yeah. We'll talk about.
I need that.
I've met her before. She's nice. She's nice.
Yeah, that's my homie. That's my. We grew up together. Yeah, that's my homie.
She's single.
Yeah,
Daryl's discussed her on this.
Yeah, I've grew up with her.
She comes to the show.
She'll be here in June.
She goes to the show.
I doubt that she come.
I mean, she ain't gonna come over.
She goes. Boy, you hear me? Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I ain't trying to put it out there. She was like, she want to be on the low.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Hey, boy. Hey.
But you could get her.
Yeah. Yes.
You said yes.
Yes, please.
She could give us like a 15-minute just to talk about politics.
I ain't even talking about politics. Hey, you can talk to him about politics. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Democrat. Yeah, holler at him. So,
let's get back to
this. No, but I was saying they sound like Republicans though. Like, I mean, she shouldn't have been there all this whole time being with us.
And you know what? We put that umbrella on Republicans. But that's just a lot of, I won't say delusional people. When you're a fan of somebody, or that's your family, or you like really invested in something, you don't want to believe the bad shit about them.
But a lot of these motherfuckers don't even know this nigga Diddy though. This nigga wouldn't give a fuck if you was on fire, wouldn't piss on.
You know what's crazy? What's the dude that they had the crazy interview? They got the glass eye, the crazy.
Oh, it's about Jack Thriller?
No, man, the black dude with the glass eye, the bald head, who be like
Jack Thriller.
No, man, he be doing the crazy interviews and shit. Oh, fuck.
That's what I said, Jack Thriller. I keep on.
Oh, fuck, man.
I have no idea.
I forgot his name, man.
He be doing the crazy.
Anyway, he said on Instagram and made a comment where he was like, the sad thing is that the reality is a lot of us have grown up around domestic violence. I know I have. I saw my mom go through what she went through with my stepfather and how he physically abused her, right? Saw different people in my life go through that in their own personal relationships. It happens a lot. It happens way more.
It's been way too normalized.
Than we know. That's where it was going. It's almost to the fact that he said when he saw that video, Charlotte White, what the fuck is his name? Charlotte. Fuck, I'm gonna find his name. It don't matter. Anyways, he was like, it's too normalized. And the thing about it is, like, when I saw that video, I was like, yeah, that's about right. That's usually how it looks. And then scrolled on to the next page because he was like, nothing's going to happen to this man. Like, granted, he go lose some endorsements, he go feel it in his wallet, but all he go do is reduce his lifestyle to where he's like, okay, since I'm not gonna live like a multi-billionaire, I'm gonna now live like a 500,000 there or whatever to extend my money out a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's gonna be the reality, because he's not hurting in the money, right? He's not hurting for a burger, right? He gonna hurt. The revolt's gone. The liquor stuff is gone.
His assets, his assets have diminished, but he still got bread.
My man can still go out and buy a mansion cash for $1 million over in Clayton somewhere and live his life. Disappear like Ronald Isley did. Like you niggas, like Ronald Isley live in St. Louis. Diddy live in Chesterfield? Oh, do he? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
out in Wentzville, somewhere.
Yeah, so I mean, you know what I'm saying. Like it still can happen, and that's the fucked up.
That nigga, like I said from the beginning, as soon as the allegations came out, especially when you know you guilty, he should just fucking disappear. Yeah. I said, nigga, just disappear. Don't put shit on social media. As a matter of fact, shut them shits down.
Just delete it.
Don't say shit.
But he's got so much of an ego. This nigga think he could talk his way out of this shit.
When you know you get, listen, Daryl, there have been times in our lives, not on this type of scale, nothing like this. I know me and you, we have known we are guilty. We are caught. We are guilty. It is nothing we can do to prove that we are innocent. You got to fucking bear down. Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
And just fucking, you can't tweet through it.
Nope.
I know this is the generation.
Go 0 dark 30.
Generation of niggas that like to tweet through it. I'm gonna tweet. No, nigga, go to bed. Lay down. Go to fucking bed. Because when the chickens come to fucking roost, it's gonna be a problem. And that video dropping, now everything you've done the last couple months to try to like clean up your image and clean up your name is done. You should just shut the fuck up. Yeah. You knew you was guilty, nigga. You knew. The fuck is wrong with you, bro? Dog, cause I was a Diddy fan. Like I'm talking about, I rolled with Bad Boy, the whole Tupac thing. Yeah. Like I was like, fuck the West Coast, fuck it. I didn't start fucking with Snoop again until he got with No Limit. I was like, fuck all them niggas. Like,
dang, you stop fucking with Snoop too?
Hey, fuck it. I'm the king of picking the fucking side. Woof motherfucker came out. I was like, this shit sounds like some Southern shit. Snoop, you might be cool. You ain't with Suge no more. Like when Dre left, I was like, you know what?
That's
Dre do got some nice beats.
He said maybe you do.
Hey, that's another motherfucker that was very.
But you see Dre be on the low. He don't be on Instagram.
It's documented.
Yeah,
the physical abuse.
D Barnes.
Right? No, listen. Like, there's a lot of people that we grew up idolizing and fans of. That when you get older, you find out the life that it's a thing that they say. You don't really want to meet your heroes.
100%.
In most of these situations, it's coming as damn. It's looking pretty real that I don't want to meet the famous. I ain't gonna call them heroes, but the famous people that I grew up. Damn,
I never heard that. That's a real quote.
Yeah.
You don't want to meet your heroes
because they're not gonna live up to
what you were.
The image that we put people on a pedestal sometimes, and we all human and we all fall short.
That's good.
In various degrees of falling short. Yeah. So when you put somebody on a pedestal, ultimately when you meet them, it's never going to live up most times to what you believe in, especially if you get close to them. It's one thing to meet them in passing, but to get close to them and like deal with them on a personal basis, it's going to fuck up that image in most situations. Maybe meeting Obama might not be so bad. I feel like Obama probably don't do shit but smoke cigarettes.
Exactly.
Some shit that's going to make you mad. Didn't you smoke cigarettes? Salem's?
He do smoke cigarettes.
Yeah. But other than that, but I could be wrong. That nigga could be. I don't put nothing past nobody. And if you go in life with these expectations, you won't be surprised by shit like this. Yeah. And it sucks because yes, we probably should have been canceled Dr. Dre ass too. I'm gonna be real. Woo! Russell Simmons, it might not even be no rap without Russell Simmons, nigga.
Russell Simmons.
That was the Russell Simmons one hurt
he's
me.
He's in where is it?
Bali.
Bali.
I mean that one hurt me because I really fucked with Russell.
And before y'all say this, you're only talking about black people. The white ones is bad too, but I didn't know. I don't give a fuck about Harvey Weinstein. I didn't look up to that nigga.
Exactly.
I'm talking about people that had an impact on my life growing up with music and fashion and culture. Yeah. But yes, of course the white people get it. They deserve it too. Or any Indian or Asian or whatever. Whoever does some fucked up shit deserves it. I'm talking about people who had an impact on me growing up. Like Bad Boy was the soundtrack to some of our childhoods, nigga. Like or at least teenage years. Yeah. So like Harvey Weinstein had movies I didn't even know he was involved in them shits. Like I didn't read that shit.
I mean, look, people stop fucking with Kevin Spacey, and I love Kevin Spacey as an actor. Yeah, and we ain't fucked with him.
So we not bashing just black people. Fuck all of them, okay?
Yeah, and what's the one dude from the Quiet on the Set, Nickelodeon motherfucker?
Oh, that motherfucker. Hey man. So Harvey Weinstein, fuck him. Kevin Spacey. People was like, y'all ain't talking bad about Shia LaBeouf. I didn't know he did nothing, but now that I do, fuck that nigga too. Didn't know what he did. No, I'm like, nigga, I didn't know. I don't follow. I don't follow that nigga. When he stopped being Indiana Jones, I was like, I guess that nigga. Clip you just saw. Please tap in and check out Just Posted. We just kicking, talking that good shit, and we fuck with y'all, man. Y'all be easy.